Like, in order to see change, great minds have to come together and lead by example to get these people who are deeply in the matrix out. Because as long as they got the masses, they got the world. Because what they say, what that saying they be saying, popularity rules, I guess. Oh, majority rules. Yeah, so as long as they got the minds of a lot of people, teamwork make the dream work. So if they got a large amount of people, they got a whole bunch of energy. So they can utilize that energy to manifest the world that they want to live in. So us great minds have to come together and create our own system. And what I mean by that is, so they got our education, they got the way we gain structure in life, they got the way we do business, they got the money. Like as long as they got control of those things, they can control the world. I know it's like 5 of them. It's like business, infrastructure, education. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So as long as they got control of those, they can control the world. See, now that's what we got to gain. That's what we got to get control over. We got to get control over the way we get education. So we got to build our own schools. We got to get control over the way that we gain information. So we got to create our own news. Because on their news, they just present shit that they just like present negative shit. They don't even present, like, on their news, it's nothing positive. On their news, they don't really promote anything positive. They always promote what's going on negative in the world. See? And then, you know, a large amount of people watch the news, so all they gonna see, so all they gonna think is, oh man, this world messed up. Cause that's all they see. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to say was, motherfuckers are really manipulative. So they can present what they want to present on their news. They like actors. So they can manipulate people into thinking what they want them to think on they, like from watching their news channel. You see what I'm saying? Like in China, y'all know how when this fake ass virus started in China, like everybody was passing out, everybody was flopping, everybody was dying. Like that probably wasn't even happening over there in China. They probably like blew it out of proportion. They probably over exaggerated that whole situation on their news to make it seem bad. But over there in China, it probably wasn't even happening like that. See now, y'all see how we living over here? The Chinese news, they probably got Chinese people over there thinking that we going through it over here. I'm telling you. They probably got Chinese people thinking that we over here. And hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are really manipulative. So you see how, like, our government was presenting that the coronavirus was killing everybody. Like our government, they presented that, like, everybody in China was like zombies. They were dropping like flies. And that probably wasn't even happening. See, that's how manipulative they is. That's how they deceive us from their news channels. So as long as we keep watching the news channels, the more we gonna get deceived. You see what I'm saying? Like, they are manipulative, bro. For real. Like the only reason this world is like this is because a large amount of people keep building upon their worldview. And their world that they want to be in is not benefiting us. And at some point, we got to stop saying they. We got to start pinpointing these motherfuckers. And look, you can't hate on it though, but you can't hate on it though either, because they doing some hard shit. Like, you can't hate on it. We trying to do the same thing that they doing. They just doing it in like a fucked up way though. Like, we trying to do the same thing that they doing, but they just doing it in a fucked up way. Like, they doing it in a way where it's only benefiting them. Like they fucked up though. But I'm trying to learn how to do the same shit they doing though. I can't hate. I cannot hate. I just dislike the religions because it's like dividing everybody, and we are so divided, it's ridiculous. We got different, it's like different languages, everything. even coming together sound far-fetched. Dang, it's ridiculous. Then we fighting over skin color. Then you got people calling themselves black, a color. You got people calling themselves white, a color. Oh, and I wanted to say this. Y'all are calling yourselves a color. Black, white. That's just a title. Remove those titles and what are you going to be? Remove those titles and what are you going to be? Most definitely not black, because that's just a title. If you remove all those titles, wipe yourself clean. What was you born as? A fucking human, right? A human. Right. We are the human race. Nobody black, nobody white, nobody African American, because Africa is a location. It was named after something. And the people who was born from that location, they called themselves African. So, say if I go to a space and location and name my location, say if I name my location Neptune. You have to be born from that location in order to be called a Neptunian. See what I'm saying? Just like if you was born from America, you call yourself American. That's because you was born from that space and location, America. So if you're not from Africa, how are you a African? And that's just a title. Wipe all the titles away, and what are you? Please tell. Wipe all the titles away, and what are you? And if you want to get really deep, you're not even a real human. But I'm gonna just keep it surface level though. Wipe all the titles away, and what are you? A human. All these black, African American, Puerto Rican, all these ethnic groups that y'all categorize yourself in is just titles, merely titles. That's all they are, just titles. Everything down here is an illusion. But I can't tell nobody what they are not, and I can't tell nobody how to do anything because you are the creator. So what you think and believe is what is. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think and what you believe that you are, you are. But y'all are not being yourselves though. Just be yourself. Be you. You can be anything you want, but just make sure you be you first. Y'all want to be African American. Y'all want to be white, and those are titles that was given to y'all. Y'all really not being yourselves. And then you got people thinking that they original, like y'all are more of a mixture than anybody else. Like, man, this world is so lost. It's like y'all living backwards. Y'all living backwards, man. And what's backwards and what's live spelled backwards? How we gonna do this is come together. Us great minds gotta come together and start to build our own system. And then we gotta lead by example to help the lower ones out of the hell they putting themselves in.